Whew. G'day there, mates. My name is Mr. Magilla-Cutti. Welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we'll once again return to the story of Marvel's Midnight Suns. So, last episode, to put it simply, crap hit the fans really fast. We were following Trader's plan to destroy the Parchment, and Johnny Blaze was about to make the ultimate sacrifice. However, that all went awry when Banner decides to jump in the way of the ray gun and has become the Hulk again, which is not good at all. So yeah, we now have a demonized Hulk, and we're going to be very much afraid.
Hey guys, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but we need to start stepping up.
I don't understand. I thought the Avengers were supposed to be like the greatest superhero crew on Earth. I thought they would do better than this.
You should know this by now, Robbie. Meeting your heroes is always disappointing.
They were never my heroes.
Hey, don't be so hard on them. They're doing their best.
You don't get an A for effort in this hellscape.
I didn't.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick with sitting on the sidelines while the Avengers keep striking out.
So am I. It's time to take control.
This is our chance to show Caretaker and the others that we're not a bunch of superhero school dropouts. We're the Midnight Suns, and we're the real deal.
Count this Daywalker in, Blood Witch.
Count this mutant, ex-despot of Limbo, in as well.
Well, if you guys are in, so is Sparky.
Good. First, we need to hammer out the deeds. We'll meet later. Till then, mum's the word. Okay?
So one side is pretty much planning for something, while the other side is also planning for something.
Lilith's tomb won't be that creepy, right? We should bring flashlights.
Wait, a tomb?
Isn't it literally called the Prophecy of the Midnight Sun? Seems like it's really been our fight all along.
Yeah,
I'm more worried about the Hulk.
you should be. Hulk was dangerous on his own, but now that he's demonized, he has more focus, and that makes him even more dangerous.
Guess you overheard our conversation.
It was difficult not to.
Let's face it, this doomsday scenario might be a little too on the gothy supernatural side for the Avengers. So, it's time for them to move over and let the kids take the reins.
What does Peter say? Ah, yes. With great power comes great responsibility.
And we are ready for that responsibility, trust me.
So, do you have a plan?
You mean a plan to stop Chthon from serving us all up in his all-you-can-eat cosmic flesh buffet? We don't have all the deets nailed down as of yet, but we'll work it out. Till then, keep this under wraps until we know what we're doing. I don't want to freak out the Avengers any more than they already are.
Will do.
Cool. Catch up later.
Right, so they're trying to step up to pretty much say they can do better than the Avengers, but that's not going to do any good.
When the old guard strikes out, the new one needs to come in for an assist.
You're not wrong there. Let's see what everyone else is up to. Okay, so Tony's still on the fort alone. Wade, Eddie, Storm, and Wolverine are outside. Let's see.
Would you rather fight 5 tiny Deadpools or a single giant one?
I think I'll take the giant one. At least then you know where to aim for the weak spot. And by the weak spot, you know what? I'm just gonna shut up. Actually, I think the bridge I was trying to go through is it's harder than mid and moving target, and 5 tiny Deadpools will be moving about a lot.
Always knew Blaze would bite it doing something reckless.
Yeah. Ah, there she is.
The Abbey exudes a comforting aura. I can see why the Sons enjoy living here.
No one expected you to say, but...
You got any chocolate? We feel a craving coming on.
no chocolate.
The chatter points to large numbers of soldiers crossing borders, mostly in Eastern Europe. Lots of talk about Transia.
Is your source Maria Hill, or intercepted comms, or other?
A bit of all three.
Oh.
In the Air Force, we call them betting odds.
In the Army, we call that hard intel. Semantics aside, Hydra's never been this active. Hearing about sleeper agents pulling out from all the major three-letter agencies.
Can't believe I find myself wishing Red Skull were still in charge.
Hydra hasn't been this active since my Howling Commando days. There's something going on that we're not seeing.
Okay, so Caps just wants to pick us to pick up all collectible resources in the Abbey. I have no idea what that means.
A blighted world looks to us for hope. We must deliver.
That collar of yours does not look good, Hunter. Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
Strange.
If you have any wild plans to contribute, Hunter, now's the time to share them. Our time to stop Chthon is running short. At this point, I'm willing to try just about anything. So if you have any bright ideas...
Surely the situation is not as dire as it seems. There must be more to learn, more secrets to unlock, some weakness we could discover about Chthon.
That's what I'm doing. If there's even a hint of a notion of a way to stop Chthon, I will ferret it out. If the circumstances weren't so dire, I might even find this fun.
Keep at it. Do not give up. We have to find something in one of those books.
These books tell me Chthon has been a threat before civilization began, when all that walked the earth were the Elder Gods.
But what else? Surely there is some bit of knowledge we can use. What other things did you learn?
I could keep you up all night blathering on about this, so tell me specifically what you are curious about.
Who were these Elder Gods? Tell me about them.
Siblings brought into existence on this planet by the Demiurge, the source of all life. These beings were named Set, Gaia, Ashtur, and Chthon. They ruled the planet for many millennia, each of them pursuing their own interests, increasingly battling each other for supremacy until finally it became too much. New gods emerged to topple the old gods and remove their influence from our world.
Nothing lasts forever, even for gods. Was Chthon always this monstrous evil from the very beginning?
There was always something wrong with him, but his insatiable pursuit of chaos magic eventually corrupted him in ways he could never reverse. While Chthon's sibling Gaia sought to nurture life on his planet, Chthon sought to absorb it into himself, to remake all life in his own twisted image. It was because of that evil drive that Chthon was banished to another realm.
And there he waits, ready to return when the opportunity presents itself. Like now.
Like now.
If Chthon returns, what exactly will happen to this world?
The world and all life as you know it will cease to exist, but it will not vanish. It will be recast in Chthon's image. We will exist only as extensions of Chthon, and the world will only serve to keep him alive.
What a hellish existence. What about the Darkhold? Could it not provide us with secrets of Chthon?
The Darkhold is dangerous in its own way. With Chthon locked away in another dimension, this is how he has sought to influence events in our world. It is Chthon's own words laid down in print. We cannot trust it as a reliable aid in our battle. It would be like trying to defeat Ultron using his own memoir. Nothing good will come of it.
And the writing is probably awful anyway.
Yeah.
The prophecy mentions the sleeping giant awakening. If that is Hulk, how important is he to Chthon's goals?
I'm not sure, other than his presence complicates our ability to stop Hydra and Lilith's efforts.
Something will have to be done about him, or Stark may lose his mind. I do not want to hinder you anymore. Keep reading. Surely there is something we can use.
I hope you're right. And I'll keep digging. One more book. Maybe that will have the answer. The prophecy speaks of a fallen one returning to the light.
I do not want...
Fallen ones return to the light. Could that be, by chance, Wanda? Excuse me. Morbius?
I can't talk right now. Hulk problem isn't going away on its own. Seriously, Hunter, if I can focus on the Hulk issue, I can solve it.
Okay. Oh yeah, Wanda is the one that wants to talk to us.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Okay, so we are happy to help our allies, though human tech is laughably simple. It looks good kill. Okay, so magic, evil eye totem. Ms. Rasputin shares some remarkable hexes that she claims to have learned from her Bapsuska. With that surname, I do not doubt their provenance. The research on that.
What have you got for me, boss? Let me do my...
And Nico has everything to...
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Sting of fear. Ooh. Oh, that's that skill. We saw he use some Hulk. Oh, we're gonna legendary one?
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? This is some of my best work.
Alright.
I'm here if you need me.
Keep that in mind. Alright, let's have a chat with Wanda. Maybe she will have some ideas what we can do. Don't think she will, but... Well... Agatha.
I know what it's like to feel guilty about the death of a loved one, too. My Uncle Ben. It's my fault he died.
Did you kill him?
Well, no, but I could have stopped the guy who did. Hey, those are beautiful. What are they, some kind of daisy?
Something as rare as she was.
I'm sure she forgives you.
Thanks, Peter. But I kinda want to be alone right now.
Yeah, okay, sorry, just trying to help.
I know, but this is not something you can help with.
Maybe someone else can. I feel bad for Robbie. I should get him some ice cream.
Do you think what Peter said is true? That Agatha forgives me for what I did?
I know she forgives you.
Yeah, right. You can't know that.
Well, I do.
No, you don't. No one does. She's dead, and it's all my fault. It's always my fault. If I had learned to control my powers better, she would be here today.
You cannot know that, Wanda.
Sure I can. I let myself get carried away, and Agatha died as a result. If I didn't exist, she would still be here. Just ask Caretaker. I still haven't been able to look her in the eye since I've been back. She hates me.
She does not hate you. She fears you. And there is a difference.
Yeah, well, I fear myself. So, I guess that makes two of us absolutely terrified of me.
Then show yourself and Caretaker that there is nothing to be afraid of.
I'll work on it.
Agatha would want the two of you to be reconciled.
I know. I just don't know if I can make that happen.
Try. For Agatha.
Yeah, for Agatha. Yeah, I, kinda need a few more minutes alone with her. Go on without me.
I will take my leave then.
Thanks, Hunter.
I cannot imagine what she's feeling. People often blame themselves for something that's beyond their control. And for Wanda, her powers were just that, beyond her control. Any reason available? Transia. Is there any completed general mission from that? Okay, I think I'm just going to do a regular mission here, and we'll see where we're going from there. So I'll be back soon, guys.
Hey, Hunter. I'm going to be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us.
Sure, Robbie. So, yeah, the general mission.
I never expected I'd be here. Before I met you, I didn't even know this place existed.
Just try not to speak about it to everyone, please.
The Abbey exudes a comforting aura. I can see why the Sons enjoy living here.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Good job.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Hello, Caretaker. Alrighty then. Listen on over. Oh, inside the Abbey. Those, yeah. I know what you're talking about now, Steve. Anyway.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny
Blaze.
Johnny
Blaze.
Blaze. Is that it? Can we go now?
I know Liliana is not a very patient person, but... sheesh.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Sure he would. Alright, let's head back to the Abbey. Nothing else we can really do tonight, so we'll just head straight to bed. But first and foremost, let me collect those little whiffs around the Abbey.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
About to make a protein shake if anybody wants one.
No thanks. Besides, I'm pretty sure that whatever you put in that thing is not safe to consume by humans. This is my opinion anyway. Okay, he said to collect all of the medals around here. So, let's collect all of them. So it's not going to be turned into one of those bigger scavenger hunts. Ah, yes, though. Thank you, thank you. I don't really see any more. If I miss them, I miss them. Sorry, Steve. Don't think I'll be able to complete this one. So I'll have one quick look around here. Yeah, nah. Yeah, this is called a night. Another day, another hellish night. Ah, right, Nico's. I forgot. Super link. Okay, I think this is the one. So, what's the doctor hierarchy? Which one of you is the more wow doctor? Are you trying to pit them against each other? Duh. It's not a competition. We are both accomplices. Dr. Morpheus can boast an achievement only a handful can. A Nobel Prize. You flatter me. It's more than a handful, for sure. But there's only one Sorcerer Supreme. Besides, I never had the honor of saving lives on the operating table. Shh, before all goes to all your head. Are you intimidated, Tony? Too late.
Parker said he'd take point on any future battles with the Hulk. He won't admit it, but it's true. Yeah, trust me. Howdy, partner. What's cracking?
You seem quite brisk today.
Why shouldn't I be? Got a full 8 last night, just started a new supplement, and I've got a renewed outlook on my future.
Can I try your supplement?
Sure, but Gutsplosion Choco-loaded peanut butter protein powder is calorically dense, so limit your intake to your 2-hour workout days. Now, I'd offer to spot you right now, but I'm chasing down a story.
A story?
I had this revelation. You know I'm a trained journalist. I get a thrill when I break open a big corporate conspiracy or report on a public good.
So, you want to do more reporting?
Yeah. We've been so busy fighting Lilith and vampires with a Y that I haven't had time. I'm feeling this itch in the back of my head telling me to get out there and dig up some dirt.
You have my blessing.
Ah, good. Because I've already started.
Oh.
I want to look into Dracula's history with the new breed vampires. What was his grand plan? How did he get into a feud with Mephisto? And is it true that a secret cabal of vampires controls the internet?
That all sounds interesting.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't say anything more at this point. You never know who could be listening.
Yeah, Christ.
In the Abbey? No one can spy on us here.
True.
Exactly. Wink, wink. Let's keep this between us, okay?
Oh, great. We have a conspiracy nut. Oh, good golly. I think we need to get him to lay off those supplements.
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated.
Yeah, true, but I don't drink caffeine.
Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Stark Drive?
Sure. It tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up.
Ew.
And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
My only purpose in Resurrection is to fight this war. So I will go where it takes me and stay for as long as I am needed.
It's good you got a lot of fight in you. But you might want to look into taking up a hobby or two. Otherwise, you go nuts. Maybe some transient woodworking?
It makes sense that Lilith would go back there. Back to her homeland, that is. Back to the source of her powers.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days with the Knights of Wundagore riding around the place. Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of screwing Transia up in every way possible.
The people of Transia are good at heart. There is natural beauty there. We can still save the country from the destruction brought upon it.
We go smash Hydra, and while we're there, we'll plant some trees? Sounds like a plan.
It looks like the others are gathering now in the war room.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. Just need a few more sips of sweaty gym sock. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how I'll take it.
Focus. Oh, I'm focused, Blade. Point to Transia on the map.
A map is not the terrain, Blade.
You can't find it, can you?
It's somewhere in the, Russia region? Europe, near, Germany.
You're our driver, Robbie.
That reminds me, what side of the road do transients drive on?
Just have the Hell Ride full of diesel and ready.
The Hell Ride doesn't take diesel. It's fueled by the screaming soul energy of the unavenged, the wronged, and the betrayed. And trust me, the Hell Ride's topped off.
Okay, that was pretty badass, Robbie.
Is there anything you can tell us about Transia that might give us an edge?
Transia is a country in trauma. Their borders could easily destabilize at any moment. The people there, they have seen so much war, trauma, and pain. We must spare them at all costs.
Right. I'm packing coffee pods. Anything you like?
Yes, the coffee shop cinnamon blend. Good call, Ileana. Transia is known for lots of trauma, war, and terrible coffee.
We cannot expect to save the day with decaf. That would be counterproductive.
This will be a very strange homecoming.
We are not our homes. We are our family. And and our little spooky family here can get through anything together.
I missed you, Ileana.
Transia? Never heard of it. Do they have burritos? Seriously, do they even speak English over there?
Let me know when it's time to kick Lilith's butt.
Will my Transia ever know peace?
Back to Eastern Europe? Maybe I can finally get some decent pampushka.
I skipped the Transia portion of my summer abroad. Is it more like Berlin weather or like Prague weather? Do I need my spider parka? So, I read in your war journals, issue 47 to be specific, that you've been to Transia.
Is that a question?
More like a prompt. You know, to see if the journals were true, or if there was something you left out intentionally.
Ah, for intel.
Yes, definitely for intel. If so, War Journal number 47 is my favorite. So when you were surrounded by Hydra troops in that Transian cemetery, did all that stuff really happen? Where you bounced the shield off the tombstones and took out like 10 elite troops?
No.
Oh, so you made it up?
No, I cut out the more unbelievable parts. Lots of redacting. Truth was way crazier.
I knew it!
Let's discuss. But first, the mission.
Right, the mission. Good call, Captain America.
You enjoyed calling me Captain America, didn't you?
Yes, a little too much. I'm kind of a big fan.
I just love it when Peter goes complete fanboy. Can we?
We must not leap to conclusions or confrontations.
Still can't believe all these changes happening with Eddie. The Venom symbiote. Not sure if you know this, but I used to wear that thing. I mean, it was hard enough when it was just an alien, but now... I'm pretty sure that green fire would have really cooked the old spider keister.
So, I must ask you this question. While you were wearing that suit, did you also have a craving for...
Brains? Other assorted organ meat harvested involuntarily? Nope. Can't say that I did. Might have been something special about my mutated spider blood that kept the symbiote fed. Or maybe it's just Eddie. Guy used to bring in the worst leftovers for lunch.
Perhaps you two were made for one another.
Now you're starting to sound like the symbiote. I'll tell you what I told Ed. We had a good run, but it's over. Why can't we just be friends?
I still cannot imagine you wearing the symbiote.
My design was a bit more classic than Eddie's or your mother's. All things aside, I look pretty cool in that thing. Been thinking about bringing it back. The design, not the cannibalistic alien symbiote.
Yeah, we don't need you going on a complete rampage on us.
Many mystical forces draw from the dark ley lines running through Transia.
Alright, so we can take on the next mission now, which is the not so good book. But that's gonna have to be for next episode. I'm running out of time here, people. And I'm getting very tired, so I just want to get some videos edited and then get things done. Well, not get things done, more like just get some sleep. So yeah, that's that going on. But that will do it for me, people. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and show support for the channel. I would very much appreciate that. With that said, I'm gonna take a nap. We go again, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves and try to stay out there, people. And get some sleep too, because you should be out like watching this stuff. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.